My last post, people were asking me to perhaps make something that, that was more generic in a way, where the ingredients weren't too much of an origin to Brazil, because certain ingredients don't exist in certain parts of the world, even America. So today I'm going to be making something that's called salpicão. And I just heard all of Brazil go, ah, are you serious? Yes, I'm serious. I'm going to be making salpicão. Salpicão. Of all the foods that I could make, salpicão, yes. I love salpicão. Salpicão is a chicken dish. It's a very easy chicken dish with some vegetables. You can serve it hot or cold. I prefer cold. I grew up eating it in this little restaurant in Brazil. It was called self-service. It's self-service. That's what it's called. But we say it in Portuguese. It's because it's such an easy dish. I eat it a lot, but it also reminds me of my childhood when I ate it. And my mom taught me, so that holds a little special place in my heart because my mom taught me. And I'm going to teach to you guys. Okay. And as you guys know, I love to listen to music when I'm working, when I'm just doing something. So if you guys don't mind, I'm going to play a little bit of music. And you guys, please tell me if you guys cannot hear me through the music. I'm going to play it right now. See if the volume is good. Yeah. Can you guys hear me okay? Yes? Yeah, perfect? All right. Yeah? Okay. All right, I don't hear anybody say anything otherwise. So, oh, by the way, once the cooking gets started, we'll chat for a bit. I have some questions that the previous live that I did with Ronan didn't work out. We just didn't get the chance to read them. So today I'm going to take those questions and answer for you guys. Questions about the show, questions, I guess, about myself. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get started. So salpicão. Salpicão is a chicken dish. And what you need first, obviously, is the chicken. Chicken. And do you guys see it? I cut it really small slices, because what you're gonna have to do in this dish is that you're literally gonna have to shred the chicken. You're gonna have to cook it to a point where the chicken can shred itself. You know, it's so easy to pull it apart. Secondly, and this is like 5 breasts of chicken. Okay, yeah, that's what we're at right now. And secondly, you will need a full diced onion, purple onion, because I think the taste is more pungent, stronger, gives a better taste. I love garlic, so you also need garlic for this. Okay, I put I put 9 cloves of garlic. If it's too much for you, put 6 or put 5, but I love garlic, and also garlic is very good for your blood, your immune system, especially now. Have a lot of garlic. And lime. There's no lime here, but you got the point. You will need raisins for this dish. You will need raisins. And you will also need Ruffles, potato chips. In Brazil, we use something called it's called batata palha. Batata palha is kind of like potato chips, but they're very specific for certain dishes, such as like beef or chicken stroganoff, to give a little crunchy, little crunchiness. But since we're really making a worldly kind of recipe, that's what we're going to use today. What else? We're going to use some diced scallions, okay? We're definitely going to need olive oil. You're going to need rosemary, basil. You're also going to need salt. And you're also going to need a little bit of black peppercorn, just to get a little bit of good luck with peppercorn. And you're also going to need corn, green peas, and carrots right here. And this, I have already cooked them just to expedite the process. and I put them all together, okay? And when time comes, I'll explain how I seasoned it, okay? Now, this dish should be pretty quickly. It should probably take, honestly, from beginning to finish, 30 minutes, 35 minutes, 40 minutes if you're feeling fancy. Yeah. Why don't we get started? Just so I can make sense of it all, okay? Thank you. I see some comments for those who are vegetarian and vegan. Thank you so much for sticking through the live and watching this. I am not yet. I have not adopted that type of whatchamacallit? Oh my God. Nutrition. Now I forget. I'm forgetting the words because Portuguese and English are like mixing right now. That diet. I have not adopted that diet yet, but I'm also pretty open to it. Okay, we get started. How do we do this? Turn on the fire for, I don't know, like medium or medium high, and you put this amount of olive oil. You put a lot because it's a lot that we're making. And what do you want to do first? You want to put in the onions, all of the onions, okay? All of the onions. And you also want to put the garlic together. Because what you want to do first, you want to sweat them out, okay? Just so they can release their juice and so they can just really infuse with the chicken, okay? Think about is you. The tears on the flood of my gates. Oh, by the way, I may accidentally sing for you guys. And just so you know, I am not trained. I'm not a trained singer. So go easy on me with the comments because I sing for fun. Sing in the shower, except we're out of the shower today and we're cooking for you all. So this is where we're at. So you may every now and then get a little serenading. Yeah, okay. So right now I'm just letting this heat up a little bit, okay? Are we okay yet? No, you guys are asking me to sing more. Nah, no, it gotta happen naturally. Oh God. Oh jeez. Okay, so now we're getting into sweating. Not me, but the food. Okay. Let's see. Can you see it? I'm just letting this sweat a little bit. Okay. And then a little bit, we're going to add the chicken. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think this is enough. Here. This is how it should be. It's super quick. Okay. Ow. It's super quick. Yeah, it doesn't take so long to set them out. Okay. So now we're gonna add all of the chicken. All of the chicken. There you go. See? All of the chicken. Okie dokie. Now we're just gonna mix this bad boy up. Some people before asked me, how did you learn to cook? How did you, gain the interest? How did you, why do you cook so much? I mean, I cook so much, to survive so I can eat. But I also learned it with my mom when I was younger in high school. My parents worked a lot. They still do. And my brother and I, we used to spend a lot of time alone at home. And so we, when the week got busy, and lives, just started to get cramped up. My mom, we would not have much cooked food in the house. So my mom taught us, my brother and I, to cook. And, just so we can gain some independence which I think that type of independence where you create, where you have to, you know, get out of bed, come, chop up things, cook for yourself, you know, it naturally brings out certain types of qualities within yourself, where you just become more independent in the kitchen, but also everywhere else, you know. You just get up and do things, and I feel like I've adopted a lot of that from her. The independence. She's a go-getter. She just goes for it. Doesn't ask permission. She just darts out. You don't even see her going. She's a big part of my life, and I'm very glad. She teaches me things. I'm a big mama's boy. Proudly. All right, so what's gonna happen now, okay? So you see the chicken right now, it's cooking. What we're gonna let it do is, we're gonna let it cook here now. And honestly, it just needs some heat, some trapped heat. So what I'm gonna do is put the lid right here. Just put the lid like that. Just so the heat can get trapped, and so the chicken can release its natural juice. It will cook in its natural juice, and then once the entire liquid evaporates, I'm gonna add a little bit of more water because we want the chicken to be very, 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 very tender. Okay, so yeah, and it's already, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the liquid is already starting to form. And this will take about 15 minutes, not so much. We still got a lot of time. And, you know, depending on what happens, if I go over the time a little bit, I can always reopen the live, or not, or I can just post the results. We'll just have fun here with each other. Now, I'm going to talk to specifically, or not, you know, not specific to, but the fans of 911 Lone Star. I promised you guys that I had some questions. Let me unlock this. Some questions that you guys wrote that did not get answered, right? And now I'm going to answer them for you. For people that are joining right now, this is Rafael Silva from 911 Lone Star. I'm cooking for you guys today. Y'all can come over. I'll set up a huge table. Okay, and I just choked on my own spit over here. It's nasty. Yeah. Oh, look at that! Look at that! See that? That's liquid. We want liquid. Okie dokie. Well, we need to hang out here, or else this is gonna get cray. Okay. Because I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay. So, you know, for those of you who don't know, me and Ronan, we usually have lives, independent lives. Well, it's my first one, but lives where we answer questions from the fans. And I was looking over them, and I thought they were very interesting. And I thought I would give a try and just answer them from my point of view. Okay? So, I don't have the handle for people that ask these questions, but I think the questions are legitimate enough and nice enough, and interesting enough that I think would benefit us all in this moment. Yeah. So, first question is, what is a quote you live by? I personally live by a quote where I saw, and this is from Viola Davis, the phenomenal Viola Davis. I love her as an actress. I think she is phenomenal. She was answering a question for a fan where, for a fan where he asked, what advice do you have for